The rumored Jonathan Kuminga, Josh Giddey double sign-and trade is dead on arrival. According to Clutch Point's Brett Siegel, the Golden State Warriors are not actively pursuing the Chicago Bulls' star point guard despite their reported interest, citing team sources from both organizations. Although interest from other teams may exist, the Warriors are not actively pursuing Giddey this offseason, team sources from both organizations confirmed. The Bulls have not held sign-and-trade talks with the Dubs regarding Giddey and Kuminga, a scenario that would be very difficult for both teams to solve financially, Siegel reported on August 11th. Both Kuminga and Giddey are in stalemates with their respective teams, leading to the speculation that they could be traded for each other. NBA insider Jake Fisher reported on Bleacher Report's NBA Insider Notebook, live-streamed on August 7th that the Warriors would be interested, depending on how the machinations could go in some type of Josh Giddey-Jonathan Kuminga sign-and-trade. Fisher noted that the Warriors' interest in Giddey dates back to the 2021 NBA draft. To my understanding, the Warriors were prepared on draft night way back in 2021 for Jonathan Kuminga to go number 6 to Oklahoma City, and they were ready to take Josh Giddey at number 7, Fisher said. But the Thunder picked Giddey and the Warriors ended up with Kuminga, who never found his footing in Steve Kerr's system. Josh Giddey's selfless game fits Warriors' system. The pass-first Giddey would have a better chance of thriving under Kerr. Giddey, whom the Bulls landed in a one-on-one trade for Alex Caruso, a former Warriors trade target, flourished last season in Chicago. The Australian point guard averaged a career-high 7.2 assists to go with 14.6 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 1.2 steals. He also shot a career-best 37.8% from the three-point line, which has been his weakest link since he entered the NBA and factored in the Thunder's decision to trade him. Giddey's breakout season made the Warriors more interested in the 6-foot, 8-point guard. I can report that there have been multiple teams that have reached out to Josh Giddey's representation about their interest. Golden State is one of them, Fisher continued. Like Kuminga and the Warriors, Giddey is also having a staring down contest with the Bulls. Giddey has been looking for $30 million in annual salary, according to Fisher, but the Bulls have only discussed an offer with $20 million per year. Siegel reported that all indications point to Giddey and the Bulls finding common ground on a new deal before the season tips off, citing league sources. Jonathan Kuminga wants a player option. Kuminga refuses to accept the Warriors' standing offer because he doesn't want to cede full control of his future to a team he believes had stunted his growth, according to ESPN's Shams Charania and Anthony Slater. Fisher added that the only way Kuminga will accept the Warriors' deal is if they amend it. I think that Jonathan Kuminga's side would take this 1+1 situation with Golden State, this 2-year, $45 million offer that's been on the table, if he were to get a player option in year 2, Fisher said on Bleacher Report's NBA Insider Notebook, live-streamed on August 7th. But I was told yesterday, August 6th, from various sources that Golden State is going to be holding firm that the second year is going to be a team option. And that's kind of where the staring contest is at. Kuminga's camp has presented a 3-year offer worth $82 million in one of their several meetings in Las Vegas during the NBA Summer League, according to Charania and Slater. But the Warriors didn't budge. The Golden State Warriors have had a disappointing offseason thus far as they have failed to make any additions to their roster outside of the 2025 draft. Of course, the Warriors were expected to be extremely active this offseason to upgrade their roster around their star trio of Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green to try and chase a championship next season. Instead, Golden State has made no additions to their roster outside of their 2 second-round draft selections, and the main reason why is the continued saga between them and restricted free agent Jonathan Kuminga. It has been reported that Kuminga has turned down the Warriors' contract offer and Golden State is unwilling to meet his demands for a new contract. Other teams have also reportedly offered Kuminga a contract this summer, but have failed to meet the Warriors' high asking price for him in a sign-and-trade deal. With Kuminga's situation still unresolved, the Warriors have already missed out on multiple free agent targets, and options to upgrade their roster next season continue to dwindle as time passes. Warriors predicted to trade Jonathan Kuminga to Pacers. Because of this, Sports Illustrated's Rohan Raman recently released a 3-team mock trade that would send Kuminga to the Indiana Pacers for a former New York Knicks lottery pick, with the Atlanta Hawks also being involved. In the trade, the Warriors would send Kuminga to the Pacers for Obi Toppin and a 2027 first-round pick. Golden State would also send Tracy Jackson-Davis and 2 second-round picks to the Hawks for Mohamed Gay. This is an interesting trade for every team involved, especially the Warriors, as they would move on from 2 young players, though adding Toppin to their roster would be a major upgrade. For Toppin, he would give the Warriors an athletic forward who is coming off a stellar season in Indiana that saw him average a career-high 10.5 points and 4.0 rebounds per game. The 27-year-old forward is also an efficient three-point shooter and excels finishing around the rim. Golden State would also add a young center in Gay who would give them more size in their frontcourt, which is something that they desperately need. Despite this, the Warriors may want more in return for a trade involving both Kuminga and Jackson-Davis, though adding Toppin and Gay to their roster would be major improvement amid their underwhelming offseason. Working around NBA salary cap rules is never simple, especially when the player involved is LeBron James of the Los Angeles Lakers and his son Bronny James. With LeBron holding a full no-trade clause and making it clear he wants to play alongside Bronny, any potential move has to be a package deal. In a new mock trade from Sports Illustrated's Dan Angel, the idea is floated that the Golden State Warriors could actually make the numbers work. The proposal would see the Lakers and Warriors agree to a deal that swaps one generational superstar for another established all-star. The proposal. In Angle's scenario, Los Angeles sends LeBron and Bronny to Golden State in exchange for Jimmy Butler and a 2028 first-round pick. The trade hits the cap requirements almost perfectly, thanks to Bronny's minimum deal added to LeBron's $54.5 million salary. For Golden State, it's a chance to unite LeBron with Stephen Curry and chase another title before their championship window closes. Why the Lakers might consider it. Per Angel, the Lakers don't love the idea of taking on Butler's contract, but moving LeBron before his deal expires in 2026 would require equal value in return. The 2028 first-round pick sweetens the offer and aligns with their long-term plan to build around Luka Doncic. Butler, a 6-time All-Star, remains an elite defender and reliable scorer, averaging 20.2 points, 7.4 rebounds, and 5.6 assists last season with Golden State. He keeps the Lakers competitive in the short term and could be flipped later for additional assets as the roster reshapes around Doncic. Why the Warriors and Lakers might consider it. Golden State's side is all about star power and fit. Pairing LeBron with Curry offers the ultimate win-now push. Adding Bronny continues to give LeBron the chance to share the court with his son in the final years of his career, while providing the Warriors with a young, defensively engaged guard to develop. It's a big swing that sacrifices Butler's versatility for the unparalleled offensive and playmaking boost that LeBron provides, even at age 40. Would it work? For the Lakers, it's a step toward the future, without fully punting on the present. For the Warriors, it's an all-in gamble that could deliver another ring before Curry's prime ends. As Angel notes, the deal would require cooperation from all sides, especially given LeBron's no-trade clause. But if everyone signed off, it would be one of the most headline-grabbing moves in league history.